It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy, and let me try with pleasured hands to take you in this time to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? Has he taken any time to show you what?
Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that
after these messages, we'll be right back.
Give me some fun in the blazing sun. Give me a friend or two. And when my thirst is at its worst, give me a Mountain Dew. Do it, Mountain Dew. Do it, cool and smooth. When I got a thirst, you're undiluted, undisputed. Do it, Mountain Dew.
Doors open this Friday, so come on down to the barbecuer. Oh, shit!
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
fuck your team's meeting and fuck teams. Your bullshit team's meeting could have been an email, but instead, there you are, pretending to be interested.
while Michael from marketing takes a mighty shit, put his microphone unmuted. How the fuck do people still not know how to mute and unmute their microphones after all this fucking time? Fuck me. Say no to Teams meetings organized by lonely motherfuckers with nobody to talk to. And instead, fake a connectivity issue and do something joyful with your day. Fuck Teams. That is all.
Top of your garbage pail in the kitchen. It's just disgusting. So there you go. It is the Blue Chromic Garbage Pail. Fantastic value. Take a look at the price. Make sure you hit that little button at the bottom. Use the coupon. Fantastic. Buy two. They pay for themselves.
Somebody's going to do something stupid at the wedding, and it's not going to be me. I don't get so cranky, Regan, Mama. I'm not getting cranky. I don't. You have to fight through it, and I will fight through it. Will Bob be blurry at the wedding too? Shut the fuck up, Bobby Fred. Bob is going to be the best man.
He's
no,
going out.
Who's your best man?
Tay Boogie.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
Chat family and the greatest panel of friends and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
I am BF. We are live. This is The Vibe, and it's Friday, folks, so let's get into it. The weekend begins right now. Ah, yes. I'm ready to have nothing but a good time for the next 3 hours right here in the middle of the day, starting off Friday, August 21st. That's right. Let's go. The weekend starts right now. It's Friday. It's for you, Terry Nee. And this is for the chat family. Welcome to Friday, everybody. Welcome to the Vibe Stream Show 603. It's Friday, but it's also Rumble Party Friday. I'll explain if you just do. Now listen. All right. BF, turn that down. All right, I don't want to get Nick for playing too much of that. Welcome to Friday, and welcome to The Vibe, everybody. I'm your humble host and friend, BF, right here. What's good for a Friday? Let's get it started right now. The weekend begins right now. I see two bros backstage I want to bring in. We're going to have Frankie Time in just a few minutes. We got to get our daily dose of Frankie, right? We're going to have another bro check in, our regular Two Joints Friday. He's here backstage. We'll see who else shows up. After we check in with Frankie and check in with Two Joints, we're going to check in with you, the chat family check-in. That's right. You establish the vibe for this show every day. I feel your energy. I need your energy, and I kick it back to you in form of a 3-hour program. So let's do that today. We're going to do the not-so-serious news. I have a story about something I never heard of. Men being caught with cat in the air. Cats, is that the plural of cat? We'll get into that story when we do the not-so-serious news. We'll also do another story about, I'm constantly fascinated by this story of Americans are drinking less. You know, when I grew up, you know, all my family and, you know, the older people in my family, everything was about, you know, drinking and imbibing in alcohol. Well, drinking is just getting less and less. We'll talk about some of those numbers. We're also going to talk about, we're going to do the sexy bikini report at the end. I also have a story. I don't know if this applies to you or not, but I do have a story here about the world's smallest penis. Oh my God. I'm not going to say it's a personal story or anything. Oh, let me turn that down. Here we go. That's right, and we'll have a bikini report telling you about a class action lawsuit going on against social media companies, Facebook and others. Is it addictive? Is it not? We'll find out when we do the bikini report. Let's see, I got a private chat. Yeah, see, I got my buddy backstage saying, let's do this. So let's, in fact, do this. I like to call this day, these Fridays, it's not only Rumble Party Friday, but it's also Two Joints Friday. When two joints, something to the vibe. Hey, buddy.
Bobby Fran, good morning, brother. Happy
Hey.
Friday to all the chatters. And I think today's show is going to be electric. I'm buckled myself in. Let's do
Good.
this.
Good, let's do it, buddy. Happy Friday, man. Yeah, it is Rumble Party Friday. For those that haven't been here before, Rumble Party Friday is where I like to keep an activity up over there on my Rumble BF Live The Vibe channel. So in order to keep some activity going over there, we kind of make it Rumble exclusive. The second half of this show you're watching today, when we get to approximately 1:30 East, I'm going to cut off the YouTube feed after we take a brief piss break, and then we're going to be Rumble Party Friday, Rumble exclusive, and then we can... But I don't have to worry so much about songs or things I might have to scrub off my episode. So we'll have a lot more fun for Rumble Party Friday, keeping the lights on and the activity level up over there on Rumble. But right now, we're talking about, we got 3 hours, so we got time to spend with the chat family. So since we have time to spend, when I think of time, I think of only one thing. You know what time it is, Jew Joints?
It's time for the chat family check-in.
It is, but what are we doing first lately? That you're normally right, but
Frankie
right.
time. Frankie
that's
time.
right. You're such a pro. You've been here before we did this, but really, it's now Frankie time.
Frankie time! Frankie time! It's Frankie time! Frankie time! Frankie time! It's Frankie time! 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 Frankie time!
Without any further ado, checking in live from his job at the other job at Sydney, Nova Scotia, up there in the Mayflower Mall. It's Frankie McDonald checks in, buddy.
I'm doing great, so I'm at the Mayflower Mall right now. I was
I
going
see.
to the Mayflower Mall.
Show me the clean Mayflower Mall. Frankie McDonald keeps it spick and span up there. How's it going today, Frankie? Looking good, buddy. I don't see a spot of trash.
Wow.
Look at it. A beautiful day at the mall. Frankie checks in every Friday from Sydney, Nova Scotia, from his other job when he's not just being YouTube and Canada's most famous weatherman. Winners, little sports store over there. What are you doing for lunch today, Frankie?
I had Ace Radios for dinner. And tonight's Space Guy show is 10:50 your time.
Yes, Base Guy, 10:50 my time. You had Eastside Mario's for lunch, I heard you say there, buddy, right?
And it's warm outside Sydney, Nova Scotia right now. Next week's the last full week of meteorological summer.
Wow, we're getting down to fall. It's going to be fall soon, folks. So we always tell you, make the most of your summer while you can. But if you're around later on tonight, maybe you don't have time to stick around for Frankie time today. Why don't you join us with Bass Guy? I'll be hanging out in the chat. I always stop in and say hello to Bass Guy coming at you from
That means a lot of rain in places like in New York City. Peru had a 6-point-something magnitude earthquake.
Whoa, they did, Frankie. Well, I'll let you know. You told me 2 days ago that we were going to have severe thunderstorms through my area. We had tornado watches and warnings north of me, but luckily I escaped most of it, Frankie.
Yes, I did. You hear this? You'll be heading to Ocean City around Labor Day weekend.
Okay, yeah, probably maybe around Labor Day weekend, Frankie, but I'm having Frankie time right now. So did you do Gino's show yesterday? What did you get down to yesterday, bud?
Gino didn't do it. Gino just broadcast a football game yesterday. Gino's changed it again, and he talks about the political podcast this later on Friday afternoon. Gino does political podcast, Bowling Clothes with Max Clothes. He does the politics-based podcast later on.
That's cool. So you'll be hanging out on Base Guy later. Hey, when do you finish up there at the Mayflower Mall? When are you going home?
3 p.m. my time, 2 p.m. your time.
All right. Well, that sounds good, Frankie. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Let's everybody know about what Frankie does out there, because did you know that Frankie is not only a podcaster, he's not only working at the Mayflower Mall. How many jobs you got, folks? Because Frankie has all the jobs. Frankie is also an author. So make sure you go to Amazon.com like I did. Get your copy of Be Prepared, the Frankie McDonald Guide to Life, Weather, and Everything. He'll tell you all about his history and his love of weather. It's very affordable. I have my own copy. And while you're out there supporting Frankie, why don't you stop by the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame.com and get the latest Frankie McDonald t-shirt bobblehead. Get the bobblehead. Get the book. hang out with him on Bass Guy, or just dance when Frankie stops by for Frankie Time. Let's go, folks. It's Frankie Time. Happy Friday. Here we go. We're going to check in with the chat in just a few minutes. Throw your chats in. Establish the vibe. We're mixing radio and podcasting. It's Frankie Time. Go, Frank. Yeah. What's up? 2 joints. We got the one hand going on. Everybody's got one hand available. I'll do the one hand like everybody else is. I'm doing the one hand. Happy Friday, everybody. We made it. Put your chats in. I'm going to check in with you in just a minute with the chat family check-in. Come on, let's go. This is the vibe. Frankie, what's up? Checking in with Frankie. Sydney, Nova Scotia. Mayflower Mall. He'll be on the Bass Guy show tonight. How do I dress? Oh, okay. Get your Frankie McDonald book. It's a fun book to read, folks. Supports our boy Frankie. Go to the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame.com. I got a bobblehead. Be jealous. Oh. What's up? Oh, one more time around. Frankie. It's Frankie Time. Happy Friday, buddy. That's my boy Frankie. 2 joints second. Look at that. How can you not smile when you're checking with Frankie and 2 joints and the chat family? So
Bobby Nick would have to practice more before he does the next podcast.
Yeah, he does. Bobby Nick needs some practice, man. What's wrong with him?
He needs to do practice.
Yeah, he needs to do some practice. He needs something other than Evie Mucks, right? All right. Frankie checked in. Frankie checks out. That's what I'm used to. That was it, folks. That was Frankie Time.
Frankie Time! Frankie Time! It's Frankie Time! Frankie Time! Frankie Time! It's Frankie Time!
How can you not love starting your day with Frankie Time, checking in from Sydney, Nova Scotia? That man is prolific. I'm telling you, bro. He's like a Jamaican. He got all the jobs, 2 joints.
Absolutely. He's a hardworking dude, and he's super charismatic. And I'd like to tell the people, wouldn't it be a cool holiday gift for Christmas to open up the Frankie McDonald book and the bobblehead? Bro, it's 2 fantastic gifts in one.
There you go. That's our boy Frankie, man. He's a lot of fun to hang out with. Yeah, boy. So what's going on? You say you're good for the week, man? You all settled in and ready to go for Friday?
Absolutely, bro. I've got my job is super awesome, and I'm humbled that I got a lot of flexibility, not only physically, but so I'm on one of my favorite shows of the week today. And then after I leave here, I go work for 4 or 5 hours, and then that's the day right there. So we're all good today.
Sounds cool. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you checking in on 2 Joints Fridays, what I've been calling it. 2 Joints Friday. We got Frankie Time. We got 2 Joints Friday, and we're about to get to the chat family check-in, the not-so-serious news, and we plan on hanging out for 3 hours up until 3 o'clock on the East Coast where I come to you from. So whatever 3 hours is to you, we'll be here for that amount of time. We will have to check in a little bit with probably do a little Perry talk today, especially because they're going to have a very special episode of PCL tonight, buddy. It's going to be a fundraiser for a longtime demon, a chat family friend over there, Larry, who's a longtime PCL demon. He's in a medical situation, and he needs a little extra help. So Bob Levy and Perry have agreed to get together. They're going to do this one show tonight, and everything they pull in tonight will be donated to Larry for his medical needs, man. So I want to shout out Larry Hoffman because I shared that on Facebook, and he was nice enough to like it, and we friended each other. So shout out Larry, man. We're with you, buddy, and we're going to do that Larry show tonight, Bob and Perry, for a fundraiser for Larry. How about that?
Awesome.
All right. So why don't we check in with the family? The chat family, that is. Let's see what they're up to, 2 Joints, man. Let's go, man. I'm ready. This has been a week, and the week has gotten slowly better. Started out, kind of, but we're making progress, and I'm getting things done around here and in life. So I hope you are too. That is in the chat family. So throw your chats in, folks. It's Friday. It's Rumble Party Friday. We'll be taking the second half of the show and playing music on Rumble and everything. But right now, let me know what you're up to with the opening chat family check-in. for stream show 603. This is The Vibe. It's Friday. Throw your chats in and let's go.
Amongst yourselves.
That's how it works here on The Vibe. Please continue to talk amongst yourselves. Oh, but don't forget me and 2 joints and this next guy who I'm about to bring in, who just popped in just in time to be part of this and see how long he sticks around. He's my friend and he's yours, so make sure you say hi to him in the chat family check-in when you greet Bobby Nick, who comes in. Bobby.
Butt cheeks, motherfuckers. Fuck yeah. We're doing it. We're having it. Rumble Friday.
Rumble Friday. Yes, sir. What's up, Bob?
it.
How you doing there? You're waking your
yeah.
podcasting, right?
You damn right. I mean, Bobby, fam, I don't know what the fuck happened to me yesterday, but it was like 3 o'clock my time. I was planning to do a show at 5, and boom, out I fucking went. Woke up at midnight my time. I'm like, oh my God.
I always tell you.
Oh my God, what the hell happened to me? I was like,
if you don't decide when to sleep, your body will decide for you. I tell you that all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
That's amazing.
So now I've been up ever since then.
Unbelievable. Well, here we go. It's Friday. It's Rumble Party Friday. At the second half of the show, I pinned the link in there, so we like to keep some activity level up on BF Live The Vibe channel on Rumble. We'll be doing that after the halfway point, the hour and a half, first hour and a half of the show we'll do over here. We got Bobby Nick here. We got the chat family. I ran the thing. So let's see what everybody's up to now. Let's see. This is time for the opening chat family check-in, folks. We're going to do the not-so-serious news, fun segments, and general silliness for the next 3 hours. And it begins, folks. The weekend begins right now on The Vibe with the opening chat family check-in. There are my PayPal and Venmo preset options. You get the stream elements, takes you over to the PayPal if you choose to support the show that way. Thank you very much. Pecan 420 then just plays the trumpets you just heard, indicating the beginning of this opening chat family check-in. Then he checks in customarily next and says, Goonie Goo Goo, you begonias. Happy Friday. Happy Friday it is. Unga Bunga, and what do you know, Pecan? And we will get BF Chang emoji. We'll see if we can get that going on here. My weed alter ego when I smokes a little too much. What do you know, Pecan? Did you know that you can have fun with the emojis like Pecan here is doing for as little as $1.99 on The Vibe? I have a very affordable membership level. You can be part of my 2 Vibe crew. And if you join, I am legally obligated to love you. Love you long time. Mouth Hug Friday, $1.99 memberships, folks, here on The Vibe. And you can play. You can play with those emojis too. Thank you, Pecan 420. Pecan,
friend, you gotta get into the emoji game on Rumble. They have like 50 spots that you can use.
I've seen some. I haven't operated or ever done a show strictly from Rumble Studio yet, Bobby Nick. So I don't imagine I got to be hooked up through Rumble Studio to activate my emojis and stuff, right?
No, you go through it somehow. I gotta get you into this, man, because it's pretty cool.
Well, Rumble has a very fun, just basic emoji game that a lot of people, when we do replayables, they really enjoy just all the silliness because they're animated and there's a lot more variety and color to them. So that's some of the fun we can have over there on Rumble later. Yeah, Bob, but any kind of pointers you can give me on that?
Yeah, you can make your own now. Yeah,
I'll take that. Cool. I thought I saw some interesting ones going over there on the Pecan 420 channel. Space Nerd checks in and goes, Hoya, yo Hoyas. Well, here we go. Let's greet our friend from the Pacific Northwest. She was hanging out with us last night on Replayables, as she tends to do. Let's say hello to the Space Nerd by going to the dark side of the nerd, the Terry Nee little greeting video we have for her. Happy Friday, nerd. We made it.
Nerd.
She is right there. She's flying out. It's not Artemis Schmartemis. It's Space Nerd. Happy Friday, Space Nerd. Now, or you could just wait to be lifted and gifted because this guy gives a membership every day, man. I'm so blessed to have somebody that does this for me every day. He added another member to the chat family. He's a member defender. Making sure we always have a big family over here. It's like adopting people for the Vibe Chat family all the time. And then we have, what did I do already where she says, BF, sheesh, sheesh. What did I do? Is that the Weather Channel? What is like? Nerd Call. The Nerd Call going out. The Stream Elements bot is running, of course. There's the T-Public store for Space Chief 75. Why don't we run that? Because we haven't ran that in a week or more. So why don't I do this real quick and we will share the Terry Nee produced commercial that he made, essentially a commercial, AI promotional video, if you will. Let me show it to you right here. For our friend, he's an artist, so if you want to support people in this AI world that actually draw stuff, then you should help our friend, Space Chief 75. Happy Friday, everybody. Check out our friend Space Chief 75 link. It's running in the chat. He does drawings. There he is. He does replayables. He does drawings for me. Bobby Nick's got some Space Chief art. There's mine right there for BF Live Divine. No two pieces are alike. It's all hand-drawn. Support an actual artist. Hit him up on Twitter X, and he will hook you up with any kind of art you need. Space Chief 75. We're going to get through to the chat family check-in. We're going to do not so serious news. 3 hours of fun. Let's go. Get us a fairy talk. Rock you like a horoscope. Internet shite. His art so bold it mesmerizes, as they say. So when you see the link running in my chat today, why don't you go over there and check out some of his items, Space Chief 75. He'll make a custom, if you want to commission a drawing, it's very reasonable, and he'll do that for you, and then you can see what it would look like on hats and shirts and all that stuff over at the T-Public store. All right, let's continue on with the opening chat family check-in and see who we have up next. We have... Let's see, we have that, we had, all the link boxes are running. Here's what I told you about, the membership link, wink, wink. 100 Proof Podcasting Discord link is the community for my friend, bro, co-host, comedian, Chris Abels.
Chris fucking Abels?
Yes, we hung out last night on our fun video show, Replayables, and we drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. We'll do it again tomorrow night, 9 o'clock East. There's a BF Live the Vibe section. Yes, sir.
Anybody puke last night?
No, not too many puke incidents recently. The most recent happening on Replayables, the reason people should tune in, Bob, is because we had the one and only Randy Callahan from the Perry Caravello universe as a guest on our show. That was amazing that Chris pulled that 5 minutes before our show 2 weeks ago. He goes, BF, I got to guess. Reverend Randy Callahan. So that's something that'll kind of blow your mind 5 minutes before a show there, Bob. But it was a lot of fun, and I look forward to having Randy on a future episode of this show.
Hell yeah.
Pecan lets me know that Jamaledo has been lifted and gifted by himself. Thank you. Could you hit that motherfucking like button? I understand. Blame Canada, says Pecan 420, a popular refrain around here, made that much more popular by Terry Nee.
Blame Canada! Blame Canada!
Whoa. There's the Pecan 420 emoji if you want to have fun with that for as little as $1.99. Just a guest, Hoya Brother from Pecan 420. We're just picking up the vibe during this opening chat family check-in. There is the Rumble link later on when we do the halfway through the show piss break, typically at 1:30 East. I'll give a last call when we come back from that piss break. We're going to cut off the YouTube feed, and we're going Rumble exclusive. It's Rumble Party Friday. We'll let our hair down and our pants down, or whatever. Maybe not your pants, but we can have more
Rock
fun.
out with your cock out? Whoa.
Maybe.
Not on
maybe
YouTube.
just off camera. There's the membership link if you want to support the show in any way you can. Sports Space Nerd says, thank you for procuring my favorite guest for my birthday. 2 joints. Happy birthday. We've been celebrating this birthday all week, but today is the actual day from my understanding. She said all week that it was going to be Friday. So happy actual birthday, Space Chief. To me, Space Nerd, my other Space Nerd, the lovely nerd.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Come on, if I don't touch you somewhere, I don't know what will.
Happy birthday, nerd.
How about that? 2 joints. Goonie Goo Goo, my Canadian begonia from Pecan. Just a guest checks in, showing off his Frankie emojis. He was dancing. He's a member. It's very affordable here. You could be his member for as little as $1.99. Thank you, Justa. Happy Friday. Widow Killer checks in and says, does Frankie know how they get the car in there in the mall? That's very interesting. They broke the window and then they had to build it around it. Great call there, Widow Killer. Yeah. Awesome. Let's see. Frankie McDonald, dancing emojis. Come on, $1.99. You can have fun with them too. Or you could just do like Terry Nee does, and he's a member, but he's having fun with the other dancing emojis. Hey, Terry, happy Friday, buddy. I hope you're doing good as well. We have some nice weather here in the Mid-Atlantic. It's currently 71 and sunny on August 21st in the midday. Pecan 420 shouts out Terry Nee with a lot of gay emojis behind that. Then Terry Nee shouts out Pecan in return and uses the pecan emoji. He's a member here. Happy Friday, guys, says. Bobby, would you do the honors, please?
Sweet Scorpio.
Very good. I like when one person does it. It gets it's a little off and cluttered when the lovely Sweet Scorpio, Bob. I told Pecan and others that they should be jealous of me because I got to hang out for the first time with Sweet Scorpio on your 300th episode.
You did.
So
I mean, yeah, it was wonderful.
A lot of fun. Hanging out with a lot of fun friends for your 300th show.
Well, and now she's taken by a wonderful man that we got here right now. 2 joints. So fuck yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I'm blushing.
Oh, shit. Well, there you
I don't
go.
have high blood pressure yet. It's just I'm blushing.
Shy boy. Shy boy.
Right. I'm back up on this, right? Oh, that was better. That was one of my better ones.
Wow, you did it good. Yeah.
I'm more of a deep voice guy, so sometimes when I go for those highs, my low register kind of gives up on me. Long time. You love me long time, Jerry Lahane? Yes, you have, buddy. You've been around since the TGB days, and you're still around. How about this cool weather we're having here, Jerry? I know you're kind of in the same area as the crow flies. Hope you're having a great Friday. Hi, 2 joints from Space Nerd. Jerry Lahane says, yay to the chief. There is Bobby Nick's, all the stuff he does in his link boxes. There's link boxes running for Bobby Nick, Scott, and others in the chat. Space Chief75. There's Scott's right there. There's my membership link as well. Hang out with your wang out, says, but calm down. Let's see. And Space Nerd says, yep, thank you, BF. And thanks, Bobby, for the happy birthday greetings. And there you have it. With that chat right there, we know what the vibe is because you just established it with the opening chat family check-in. Now let's get on with the show.
talk amongst yourselves.
That's right. It's acceptable to talk amongst yourself here on the Vibe.
No Frankie yet today?
Yeah, we had Frankie. He whizzed in. He
was in here. Okay, I missed him.
It was a quick hit. He was right at the top of the show, boy. You know, Frankie doesn't miss. But yeah, he did his Mayflower Mall check-in, and he'll be on the Bass Guy show, and he told us everything that he did, what his pizza he had, and Widow Killer was surmising. He wondered if we were all wondering together if Frankie knows how they get the cone of those cars in the mall and all that stuff. So. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You know how they have the mall car where they on display and all that stuff. So
yeah, Flive brother. Do you guys have Eastside Mario's in the States at all?
It seems like a name that I should be familiar with, but I'm not. It's like a name I've heard, but I don't have a place where I go to. It's Eastside Mario's. How about what do you know of Eastside Mario's?
Okay, it's pretty prevalent in Canada. So Frankie McDonald, my brother, and Bobby Nick's brother, he's eaten well because I've never had a bad meal there in all the times I've ever been there.
I know he's talked about. Let me type it in real quick. I know he's talked about it many times, and it said that's where he's had lunch before. MAR.
Yeah, I've never had one around me. So,
but you got to get some, eh?
Eastside Mario's is a Canadian chain of casual dining restaurants managed by its parent holding company, Recipe Unlimited. The restaurant specializes in Italian American cuisine. Individual locations aim to recreate historic ambiance found on Canal Street and Mulberry Street and Lower Manhattan. So it seems like it's mostly a Canadian thing. So there you go. But I like learning something new every day about what you all like.
What if that means like the east side of Canada? I know I'm on the west, so maybe that's...
Maybe they're taking it quite literally, huh, Bob?
Yeah.
Only because Bobby Nick is famously on the western, more
You're
western
on the west
side.
too, aren't you? 2 joints?
Yeah, West Coast is the best coast, baby.
There you go. Yeah. All right, these are my Canadian friends, Bobby, Nick, and 2 joints. We got people joining us from all over the world. This is a vibe, after all. Hell, we even got even Alexa is off the clock from Amazon. She's here. What's up? What's up, girl?
It's Friday. Let's go, bitches.
Let's go, bitches. Everybody's got to be bitches. There you go.
Nice little thing.
Whoa,
Bobby Fran, you need to update your Alexa. Jesus Christ, that's like the fucking 2010 version.
I got to give her another name. That's what I call her. But that's how long I've been having you doing that ever since I first came up with that on TV.
I know,
a long
right?
time ago.
Yeah.
All right, but she does remind me of something. It's what
we are making the weekends longer than the weeks.
Yeah,
and we'll do it again because it's Friday.
Oh, I thought that's what she said. Okay, it is Friday. It is Friday. All right, we're going to get to the not so serious news in a few minutes, and I want you all in the chat to help me. Let me know what you think about these fun stories. Your feedback will make the news, the fun, not so serious news, in just a few minutes. But Bob, I know you'll probably be ramping up to do your music show tomorrow, right?
That's right.
Show. So Bobby Nick he's a purveyor of music. Check out, we'll tell you more about it at the end of the show, but every Wednesday and Saturday, Bobby Nick does a music video show, $1 a request. And Bob, we talk about music a lot here on The Vibe. So, and we also talked about the fact that David Lee Roth, this is a story about, he should maybe just hang it up.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's essentially phoning it in and doing fucking like jazz versions of Van Halen. Hey, I got it, bell, hot for teacher.
What's going on
whatever
there?
the fuck he's doing or whatever.
Good Lord.
So this is a video that kind of demonstrates this. Lest you think if people were just being hard on him because he's an older artist and maybe he doesn't have what he used to have when he was younger, I think he just hang it up, and maybe you'll agree with me after you see this video. It's titled "The Regret You Have When You Went to the David Lee Roth Show Despite Seeing All of These TikTok Videos," or those TikTok videos. Listen to the performance that is David Lee Roth.
That's not even singing anymore.
It's not. It was different. It's like shouting. It was different tones. It was different levels. He's high. He's low. Like you should just know. You should just know when you're done. Know when to go. Well, looky here. Crazy Cute Sunflower steps in on the vibe.
Wow, nice.
I hope you and Rittenoff are having a great Friday. Well, I got a smoker. At least me and Joints are more of the smokers on the screen. Bobby Nick is the nicotine smoker, but I don't care what you smoke. It's a smoke 'em if you got a situation here, because our friend Crazy Cute Sunflower's here. So we're going to do a little smoke, and then I'm going to make my way over to my news desk, and you're going to tell me what you think about these stories that I feed to you in the Not So Serious News. But right now, we're going to smoke a little bit before I go over there. We're going to do another dab done for donks. Our friend Donkey Kong and
Another dab dog for dunks.
who's no longer with us, but we remember him by smoking one.
Another dab dog for dunks. And another dab done. And another dab done. Another dab done for dunks.
Tom Dreesen.
Hey, gonna dab you too. Another dab done for dunks. Another dab dog for dunks.
Nice Godfrey.
All right, folks. You know, we only get one ride on this planet, so we're going to make the most of it. That's what we're doing here every day, Monday through Friday. You only get one ticket. You only get one ride. We're about to have some fun right now. I'm going to go over to my news desk. I want 2 joints and Bobby Nick, of course, to participate. And the chat family, let me know what you think about these stories. Kick me back some comments or opinions as we do the other news. This is the Friday edition of the Not So Serious News. It's Friday. It's the news, but don't worry, folks. It's not the doom and gloom news. This is the Not So Serious News. It's Friday for Friday, August 21st. Let's get into a couple stories. Our first story has to do with 850 pounds of cat. 800,
What?
and I'm like, that's a lot of cat, isn't it, Bobby Nick?
Holy crap.
That's 850 pounds of cat. But I'm going to learn something, and maybe some of you know this, and maybe some of you didn't. But Joins, I thought I knew a little bit about this and that. But New York men busted at a Maryland airport for hauling roughly 850 pounds of cat from a flight from London. Interesting.
K-H-A-T.
Yes, Bob. K-H-A-T. Now, I'm not aware of this product. Thank you. I wasn't aware of it either, buddy, but let's figure it out all together here on the Not So Serious News. 2 travelers arriving from London allegedly packed nearly 850 pounds of cat into 12 suitcases before the massive haul was uncovered by customs officers at a Maryland airport. U.S. Customs and Border Protection said the 2 U.S. citizens from New York City arrived at Baltimore, Washington International Thurgood Marshall Airport on August 13th and were referred for secondary inspection. Now, you want to check this out?
Yeah.
During a subsequent baggage examination, officers discovered what appeared to be a large quantity of tea leaves, which later tested positive for cat, or Catha edulis, according to the CBP. Authorities said each traveler had 6 soft-sided suitcases filled with cat. The seized material weighs approximately 847 pounds and had an estimated street value of $100,000.
So is it a drug?
It's a drug, apparently, Bob, and I want to learn a little more about it. We'll get into it a little bit. The men were released pending further investigation by Customs and Border Patrol. Cat, also known as Abyssinian tea, and African salad, is typically grown in East Africa and the Arabian Peninsula, and is chewed for its amphetamine-like effects, according to CBP. And now we're getting into it. Dried cat leaves can also be boiled to make a stimulant tea. According to the DEA, cat contains 2 central nervous system stimulants, cathinone, a Schedule A controlled substance, and caffeine, a Schedule 4 controlled substance. So I've never heard of this product, Joints. I thought I've never done every way to get high, but at least I thought I heard of every way to get high, bro.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. This is a thing for the kids just to walk away from. I'd rather smoke a joint than eat something that looks like weird looking sawdust. That's trippy though, man. I'd never heard of this stuff before, BF.
Well, me neither, buddy. When there's a will, there's a way. I guess if people want to get high, somebody gonna get high. Symptoms of cat toxicity. The toxicity of our kitty. No. The symptom of cat toxicity can include delusions, loss of appetite, difficulty breathing, and increased blood pressure and heart rate, according to the DEA. The WHO, or the World Health Organization, classified cat as a drug of abuse in 1980. The discovery came just days after the CBP officers seized 412 pounds of cat from unclaimed traveler baggage in the same airport. These cats is crazy. In that case, CBP said officers spooked a suspected smuggler who fled the inspection station and left the cat behind. Customs and Border Protection officers have observed substantial quantities of cat being smuggled in commercial shipments, but smuggling loads of this volume inside traveler baggage is a bit unusual and not any more successful, says the CBP patrol. Cat is illegal and poses severe health risk to its users. So there you go. That's the story about that cat. I'm glad I wasn't the only one kind of in a way, Two Joints. I thought I had heard of every way you can get high.
That's wild. That's wild. But that's a lot of product. Like, I mean, but you know what's shocking to me? They get stopped at the airport with all the stuff and they let them go. They say, well, just come back for court date.
Yeah, there has to be like, I mean, typically if you check luggage or something, I don't know. They're going to catch up to you.
That doesn't smell right, BF. I think they did a chit chat and like a little bird. That's how they got out of there. They should have been to jail, you'd think.
Maybe. The Widow Killer checks in and goes, there was puking on Garrett and Steve last night. They played a video of a guy chugging 2 bottles of Sprite and eating 12 bananas, which caused him to puke. You were dying laughing watching it. Yeah, and then I hope they do okay with that, because sometimes, YouTube, they might get upset about that. You never know what's going to set the YouTube algorithm off. So shout out to Garrett and Steve. I think there's some really funny, talented guys. And I know for a fact that they were half of the In Hot Water show where they pushed Gino along and gave him a lot to work with. So
Bobby Fran.
Yes, sir.
I was on a show with the great Alf last night, and he upset YouTube. We were about 6 hours in, and all of a sudden, everything just got shut down and shut off.
What did he do?
Oh, it was just 5 minutes of music straight, no stopping.
Oh, dude. That'll
he
do
fucked
it.
up. I was watching, and the stream went down. And I was like, oh shit! I knew it was going to go down when he started playing the music video.
Well, that's what happened to me during one of my streams. I played something too long. Was it the 24-hour one? And then as soon as I stopped playing it, they resumed the stream for me or something. Yeah. So you never. That's the reason we're going to go over to Rumble for the second half of the show after 1:30 piss break, because you never know when even during a live show, you don't even know what you might do inadvertently to piss off YouTube or the algorithm. So we're going to go give Rumble a little love by being only on Rumble for the second half of the show, but we're not there yet. We're going to do that. I'll let you know after the 1:30 piss break when we go Rumble exclusive. Right now, we're on the YouTube side doing the Not So Serious News. Matter of fact, we're on both right now. You can watch or listen to this show, BF Live The Vibe, on my YouTube of that name, BF Live The Vibe on Rumble, my personal Facebook, or if you are a user of the YouTube Music app, you go over podcast, look for BF Live The Vibe under podcast, and you can watch it and or listen to it there easily by sliding a little switch back and forth. All right, let's get into our next story in the Not So Serious News, which is I'm fascinated by the drinking is really going down among the younger generations, Two Joints. We talked about cat, but look, Americans who say they drink alcohol remains at record lows. Record lows. Now, I mean, like I said, this is something for me who grew up in a family. My father was a drinker. Drinking alcohol is still a big part of society. I thought Two Joints, but now I know we're herbalists. But how much is your drinking game? What kind of drinking game you got?
Well, I put the plug in the jug over 11 years ago because I was overdoing it. But I tell you what, the reason Americans are drinking less alcohol is marijuana is becoming way more legal. You order it, you drive down the street, the dispensary. There's an option for people. And I think that's powerful because I don't think people want to drink 4 days a week. Maybe they want to drink 2 BF and then they'll get lit and be happy. Short answer, bro.
Well, I think that the weed being legal now in basically half of the United States now is probably a contributing factor, but there also seems to be other things mentioned in here too, Joints, just about maybe some life experience stuff or just cultural changes. Let's get into it a little bit because they go into the details. It says, and the reason I'm fascinated with this too, Joints, is because I go to the stadiums for the games, and like in the Ravens Stadium, everything is Bud Light this and this beer that and this beer that, and they're gambling. They're putting so much of their money down on, hey, people are going to come here and drink. But I think they're doing this as society is changing on them a little bit. So it's going to be interesting.
Cool.
Not sure about grabbing that beer? Well, you're not alone. Americans are reaching for alcohol at record lows, according to a new Gallup survey. The survey out on August 20th found the number of Americans who say they drink alcohol sits at 54% for the second consecutive year. And health concerns appear to be a major factor, Joints. So, these young kids, they grow up with a lot more information. Back in the day, it was just eat it, drink it, whatever. It wasn't all about what's the calories, what's the fat intake, and what's the long-term.
Oh, Jesus. Bobby Fran and Bobby Nick, you and me, you guys have all seen that dude when we were growing up, the guy that drank his whole fucking life, and he just had this purple nose.
Yeah.
He had this drunk's nose. And I tell you, I looked at that. And I don't ever want to get that, bro. Never.
Right. And maybe that's part a contributing factor, too. Experiential stuff. 51% of U.S. adults now believe that drinking 1 or 2 alcoholic beverages a day is bad for one's health, the survey noted. The figure is essentially unchanged from last year's record high of 53%. In 2001, only 27% considered moderate drinking bad for one's health, according to the Gallup poll. So in just like a quarter of a century, it's kind of shifted in a big way. Awareness of research about drinking and health has also increased, which I mentioned earlier, with 86% of Americans who said they have heard at least something about recent studies concerning long-term health effects of drinking, which was up 79%. So there's more awareness of the long-term impacts of drinking. Like you said, purple nose or something, right? Something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Ugh.
Drinking alcohol is linked to negative health impacts, including higher chance of certain cancers. Research published earlier this year in the American Cancer Society's peer-reviewed journal for cancer found drinkers with an average lifetime alcohol intake of 14 or more drinks per week had a 25% higher risk of developing colorectal cancer and 95% higher risk of developing rectal cancer compared to those with an average or less of 1 drink per week. So because of all of this, too, Joints, I believe that this is why I think it's education, it's like generation, it's experiential. Like you said, we see people with the bad habits and all. We don't want it. Please.
Absolutely. And you just nailed the nail on the head, this generational thing. Like you said, back in the day, all those older people we knew, that's all they knew was booze and working 80 hours a week. And then now we're into a different era where there's a lot of weed and some flexibility. People work on their computers now. It's a long story, but you know what I'm saying.
And while that particular story didn't talk about alternatives to drinking, we've read other stories where people are kind of turning to the weed a little more, but some of these young ones, they're just getting away from it altogether because they don't want any of it. Maybe because they've seen some bad stuff in the past or something.
Yeah.
Let's see. Nerdy, I often do. How many people lied in the survey? Interesting, right? Well, interesting. So you're saying, maybe if they drank more, like I drink a lot, but I'm not going to say that I don't really drink. I don't drink that much. It's not bad. So beautiful. It's my house, and you don't like it, you can get the fuck out, okay? Because it's my house, and you don't like it. Crazy Cute Sunflower says, people realize that marijuana is better for you, and it doesn't make people violent like alcohol. And I can say that, just my anecdotal kind of unofficial research, I believe that to be true as well, Joints.
Yeah, absolutely. And she's 100% correct. You know what I mean? And you don't wake up in the morning all hungover and broke as shit. Sure, you might, have some shitty, the house smells like shit, but hey, you go to work and you carry on.
No, but it definitely, I think it makes you kind of chill. I've never seen somebody get like the Superman S on their chest when they smoke weed, like they want to kick the world's ass like you do when some of these bros drink a little too much and there's the drunken S on the chest.
My friend Jennifer. I'm just kidding. No. She's
hey, if the shoe fits or the shirt fits.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Jim Fanning. Happy Friday. Happy 666. Jim Fanning. Now, the arrow didn't come up on the screen, but I can tell that Jim is over there on the Rumble already, as he is a lot of times. He's over there all by himself. He is as well. We'll be joining you after the 1:30 piss break, Jim. Thanks, buddy. Jerry Lahane checks in and goes, I saw Irish uncles too drunk too much, and they died too early. This is the experiential stuff I'm talking about, Two Joints.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you have people that you kind of see that they don't do it the right way, and you're like, ooh, I don't know if I want to go that route. And maybe you just have generations. Whoa, Space Nerd, that sounds like a checkout saying enjoy your weekend, folks. Did we do something to offend you? I'm sorry. But if you have something to do, Space Nerd, happy birthday one more time if you are checking out to our friend Space Nerd. It's been a fun birthday week. Maybe we'll see you on the next one, Space Nerd. Happy birthday, Space Nerd.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
We'll see you on the next one. Yeah, I love that one. Much love. Wrecked him. Almost killed him. Old joke, says Jerry Lahane. Ho.
Hey now.
Unnerving Brain, a.k.a. Justin Kemple checking in. If you are a fan, if you ever stop by Replayables, thank you. And if you ever hear our new hype kind of song, let's see, what do I have that under? Do I have that under? I have it right here. If you ever heard this. Whoa, it's loud.
The intro song.
This intro song was made by this guy on the chat right now.
Nice.
He goes by Unnerving Brain. He makes his own tunes and beats. Justin Kemple on YouTube, Unnerving Brain.
BF locked in, Mike's hot, we home. Homie in the cut, yeah, you know that's fam. Energy stay right when she in the cam. Board stay warm, sound stay crisp. Sean in the
This
zone,
is Chris Abel.
Crack the Modelo's, crush greens on cue. Super chat popping with the wheel gon' do.
It's got all the elements of our show in it. Thank you to the talented Justin Kemple. He goes by Unnerving Brain online on YouTube. Check out his stuff. What's up, buddy? Frightening about that happy birthday song. Yes, indeed. And to Cal.
That's the call, that's the sign. From the couch to the chat, yeah, we are.
We're doing the not so serious news. Just acknowledging our friend. Thank you, Justin, for making this song for us.
Party people.
Party people.
What's up, buddy?
Party people.
Got all the elements in there. The party people, the Ticals.
Johnny gets right up close in the intro to all you guys. That's really, he's right up close. Yeah.
Puts all the elements. Thank you for the care that you put in that song, Justin. Have a good weekend, buddy, and we'll see you on the next one. See you in the chat. I haven't forgot about trying to get you on the show if you want to get on camera, or even like an off cam, whatever. I haven't forgotten is what I'm getting at. All right, let's get into the next story and the not so serious news. I'm going to take you out to the ball game and the zoo at the same time. You're like, what are you talking about, BF? How about let's go out to the ball game? Check this out. This is some video of people out at the Met Stadium, and a raccoon decided he wanted something to eat. He wants some snacks.
If you let it go. Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
Can you imagine this, bro?
Oh my god.
What the?
It's a raccoon. Apparently there. I mean, I don't think this city field is that old that it should have like ways of raccoons have burrowed their way through it, and they can reach their paw up and grab at your food that you left at your feet. That is a raccoon, my friend. In City Field, a pretty new stadium, new enough that it shouldn't be infested with raccoons.
Yeah, he's looking for the ketchup.
Like, if you let it go. Oh, he's back.
Look, he's grabbing a whole hot dog. They stuff a hot dog in there.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back. Wait,
So, Bert, got to make sure you don't get rabies, apparently, at City Field if you're going to be out there.
Was that Max that kicked that wiener to the raccoon? Was that Stormy's husband or girl or boyfriend?
Oh, maybe, yeah, Mets. That's right. What's up? Shout out, Story. That's right. Hand him a Zin, says Unnerving Brain. Let's check it in. That was a fun one. All right, let's get on with our next story in the not so serious news. That was a fun video. This headline and you'll see a couple other things that caught my attention too. But this headline caught my attention. A bit of a sports/entertainment story is our next story in the not so serious news. You'll see why this caught my attention in a minute. Meet Michaela Detmaita, the world's sexiest hockey player. So joints. Right, exactly. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for reacting that way. You're sexy and hockey, right?
I don't want to be sexist. There's probably a few ladies watching. It's yeah.
No, I don't. I typically agree with you, and that's what I reacted to too. That typically sexy and hockey don't go together. But let's see what the world's sexiest hockey person might look like and how they got that title. Bryson DeChambeau and model Michaela Detmaita are officially an item. An insider told Us Weekly that while the relationship is new, the two are very happy. Clues had been dropped online recently that had fans speculating over their relationship. This is the world's sexiest hockey player, two joints. Right here. Okay.
Okay. Well, BF, we've all got our opinions and stuff, and she's a nice looking lady, but she's
let's see. I mean, because these two things don't normally go together. They are both pretty private when it comes to relationships, the insider added. Neither DeChambeau, 32, or Detmaiter have confirmed their relationship. I want to get into why she is retired. Let's see. It says Detmaer, a former goalie of the Blue Water Hawks of Canada's Provincial Women's Hockey League, two joints. She's a Canadian hottie. Oh, shit. Wow. A junior hockey league. She retired at the age of 19 due to an injury and went on to pursue social media and modeling. Detmaita has since amassed over 3 million followers on Instagram and 2.7 on TikTok and has been dubbed the world's sexiest hockey player. Interesting. It says, while she is away from the sport, Detmaer still incorporates some hockey content into her social media posts, often posting in hockey gear. So look, there you go.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
But I was definitely compelled by the headline, and then I was more compelled by the pictures when I was drawn. I'm like,
jeez.
So there you go. I didn't know sexy and hockey came together, but it does here on the Not So Serious News.
Oh,
Look at those tits.
There you go. Nice lady.
Look at those tits. All right, there you go. All right, so there you go. The world's. I didn't know sexy and hockey could go together, but it did right there. Sexy, the world's sexiest hockey player, is a story I just brought you in the Not So Serious News. I told you it wasn't that serious, folks. Let's see. What do we have in here? We have Vito Killer says, Perry's favorite former hockey player is Miroslav Satan.
Satan. That's Satan.
I know it's pronounced Satan, but I also know what my friend Widow Killer was getting at. Miroslav Satan. I know, but I know, don't church it up. Hello, Satan. No, it's Satan, okay? Don't church it. Trying to get classy on me. Pursuing social media is a flex, says Unnerving Brain. I know, ain't that something, bro? It's like sometimes you're like, because if we had it like that, if we were guys like that and we had the TNA, well, first of all, we'd probably never leave the house. But second of all, we'd be on social media. It would be the second thing we would do. I'm going to say there, Unnerving Brain. Yeah, sometimes I do bemoan, like, we don't have those assets where we can just decide to show pictures of ourselves and pursue social media, right, Joey?
Well, Bobby Friend, if you had those ass treats and you were single, you'd be on the internet, bro.
Those ass treats. There you go. Pursuing social media. Perry lost his shit when someone sent him Satan's jersey. That's great. I love that. That's one of the quirky things I do enjoy about hockey is and you get to know these kind of weird, quirky pronunciations of what you think you can read and all, because they kind of say things a little differently, European and Canadians and stuff. So I enjoy those little differences, like the difference between Satan and Satan. We'll get into that and Perry talk, because Bob and Perry are going to do a benefit show later on today. I think they said it's we'll get into. They're going to benefit this guy, Larry. He's a longtime PCL demon, and he's having a health situation. And so Bob and Perry have agreed to do this one-off show for him. And everything they make tonight, Bobby Nick, they're going to give to Larry for his health thing. So that's going to happen tonight.
Well, that's awesome.
You know how good Bob is like that.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I mean, this is a
yes.
didn't
what
Gino Bisconti.
Well, Gino, but there was another one during the Howard Stern years.
I remember
they did a benefit. Who was it
bud.
for? Somebody's house fire or something.
Yep, you're absolutely right. And I made this point when I was talking to James and Florence, who happened to be in the chat. Welcome, Florence and James. When Bob Levy was on the Stern Show and anybody got into a pickle, Bob was always the first person to say, let's do a benefit show for that person and give them all of the proceeds. And so he's doing much the same here. This person is from the Perry community. Bob just overheard about it and said, hey, I hear that you're talking Perry into doing a show for Larry. Well, he says, well, I want to be a part of that. So that's the kind of guy that Bob is. So anything they take in tonight on the PCL that they do for Larry will all go to Larry. So keep that in mind and join them when we talk about that later on.
Cool.
Just posted the video in the Discord of the one you're talking about. Let's see. It is let's get down to the bottom. You post so much great video. Thank you very much. Oh, when he gets the Satan jersey. Let's do that real quick. So if you're not a hockey fan or not, like Two Joints corrected me, there's a hockey player, I don't know if he's still playing, but he was Miroslav Satan.
Satan, yeah. He used to play for the Oilers for a little bit.
And if you're a hockey fan, you always hear the announcers say it's Miroslav Satan, Satan, Satan. But when you write it out, it still spells Satan. So thanks to Widow Killer, this is when Perry got sent Satan's jersey.
Stay far the fuck away from me as you possibly can.
I'm a hockey player in Ukraine. We love your show here, it's the best. So funny you are. Wish us good luck in our fight against evil Vlad Putin.
Good luck, because he's one evil bastard. One sick
Hello, Mr. Perry. I am Shyt and MORE, hockey player, Ukraine. Everyone here loves your show very, very much. It gives us good laughs in hard time. As you know, the evil Vladimir Putin, he invade my country and make bad luck for us. So you know, we need good luck now. And we see on your show, people sign the name on the board to have the good luck. So I think maybe you put my name, Shyt and MORE, on the board. To give us good luck in Ukraine. Thank you.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Why not? To support the Ukraine, everybody
Hail
supports.
Satan!
And you see that boat right there that everybody signed? I was lucky enough to be on the bed that they did after that. But somebody brought one of these Explorer floats to the Pottstown show when they came to the East Coast.
Oh, that's great.
And he was so mad at this thing at the time. It was in the way. He just constantly wanted to get rid of it. And finally, he thought it was out of his life. And then it shows up at the Pottstown show. So I thought,
No, it's Kyle Satan.
Hail Satan!
It's a guy's
then that's where you got the clip right there.
Yeah,
where he's
he did. Yeah, it's crisp.
Hail Satan!
It's Halal Satan.
We're just doing a little Perry break in here since we got off on a Perry binge. We're doing the not so serious news, just having fun on a Friday.
It was on the jersey. Come on, Perry, let's do it. Come on, after you
I'm not doing it! I'm not doing it!
Perry, you don't need to. I know, Perry. I don't need the fake voice. No more fake voice, and don't say "f you" to me again.
Go away! Go
Stop!
away.
Don't do it.
Son of a bitch!
Whoa. Get your hand off my mouse right now. Hands underneath you. Hal Satan going through a lot of things right now. Perry, no, don't. I'm talking.
Hal Satan.
I think you can put his name on the boat.
Satan will not be written on my boat.
It's not Hail Satan. But it's not Hail Satan. It's
not spelled out the same way.
Okay, there's other things.
He kills me the way he is about spelling when you spell Perrie, and how the fact that he still understands it, but the fact that the spelling just bothers him so much. It's just so stupid.
Yeah.
Fuck you! I'll give the fucking
What's up, Joints?
Oh, he's just going wild. The box opener.
That thing scares the shit out of me.
Yep.
Like when he's acting like a fool and he's swinging that thing around, I can't believe he hasn't sliced himself open by now.
Stop acting like a dummy. Put your hands underneath you, please.
He always makes me nervous with that box cutter. And he opens the smallest little envelopes with that thing. I mean,
Oh, hell yeah. Didn't they end up getting him a ceramic one where he couldn't cut himself? It would just open up the things.
One of those safety ones or something,
Yeah,
like
safety
coupon
ones.
slitters.
The Satan
ones.
Gary, all we asked you to do is support Ukraine. They're going through a lot of things right now. That's all you had to do.
All right, we're going to continue on the not so serious news.
Right, hail Satan on the boat.
But there you go. That's what it looks like when Perry Caravello. We can always turn things. We can with the six degrees or a separation with Kevin Bacon, or we can do that with Perry too. We turn from doing the not so serious news and talking about hockey and this and that into the Satan story. Let's get on with our. This is a weird story in that I don't know what makes fashion anymore. I thought I knew what shoes were, but this little fun quick story, because I just can't believe what I saw. Margaret Qualley is the first star brave enough to take Chanel's freaky naked shoes for a spin.
Oh.
Naked shoes. Isn't that also known as being barefoot, Two Joints? Naked shoes.
Maybe it's like flip-flops. The toes are sticking out. They're bare. I don't know.
That's interesting. I'm glad I asked this question before I showed you what a naked shoe is, because they do actually have a naked shoe. I'm going to show you. That's right. A naked shoe is our next silly story in the not so serious news. Her dogs are out for all the Dog Stars, for the Dog Stars premiere. Her dogs are out, so to speak. Let's see. Oh, Margaret, come on, Margaret.
Puppies?
So, different kind of dogs, Bob. Margaret Qualley is dipping her toes into controversial waters, stepping out at the London premiere of her forthcoming film and burying her feet on the red carpet. She wore a Chanel gown, but I want to show you these barefoot cap heels. Look, they're basically just heels for your bare foot. Let me show you.
Whoa.
Get a better shot. Right there. That.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, what qualified Chanel's heel cap shoes, which leave an arch, a ball, and the toe of the foot completely bare. That caused a stir. So basically, you're barefoot in high heels in those dogs. That's not the other dogs.
Wow.
I just thought that I've never seen shoes that were just heels, and I'm always like, what? Look at that.
That's so weird.
Like, what support does that have? That's what I want to know.
Right. I mean, it might be giving them a little lift or anything. I wonder. I didn't see anything about the price, but I'm sure it has some kind of.
That'll be $1,200 for 2 heel cups.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
like how much? Right. Like how much do heel caps cost if they even have it in there? They didn't even talk about. The unusual shoes were first shown on a runway in April 2026 to widespread mockery and philosophizing. There you go. So yeah, heel shoes. Just a heel, no shoe. They probably cost more than any shoes or every shoe that we have in our closet. A not so serious news story. Who let those dogs out? Indeed, Jim over there. Good to see you over there on Rumble. We'll be joining you over there for the second half of the Vibe after the 1:30 piss break, and I cut off the YouTube stream. Widow Killer says, I believe that was also when he said he wasn't going snowboarding because of the Cold War between Russia and Ukraine, because Perry thinks the Cold War is a war that is fought in the snow. And that is absolutely true. I saw him defend that one day.
Shut the fuck up.
You think that Cold War is only war that happens during winter. That's what he thought the Cold War was. What a genius. He's not, nobody said he was a rocket builder. Hey, Bull Dude, we know him as Stephen Bull, checks in and goes, I run in waving at everyone. Howdy, y'all. And then he runs into a wall. Because he's vision challenged. Hey, Stephen Bull.
Howdy, Bull.
How you doing, Stephen Lee Bull? Who let the dogs out? All right, how about this? Making our way up to 1:30. This should be a doozy. I have one more story, one more regular story, I call it, before I run the bikini report that ends every not so serious newscast. This next story is about the world's smallest penis. Ooh. That's right. That's what I don't.
Oh boy.
Fill in whoever you think might have that. Add your own joke in right here. But yeah, we're gonna do a bit of a kind of a medical. I'm like, let's see what this is all about. World's smallest penis patient claims that his procedure was a big success, but he still hasn't seen the results. Well, wait a minute. There's only one result that would kind of maybe confirm that that it worked or not. Maybe I'm thinking just. Let's see what size before we get into it, because I'm pretty sure they do tell you what size this guy was dealing with before. But what do we think is like small, guys? Like an inch? How about How about
Tiffany?
high pitch Eric? Remember
Simple?
him? Who's high pitch? That's Kelly Clarkson. Maybe he showed his nub on the Howard Stern show more than once, Bobby Nick.
Yeah. Oh my God.
His thing was so small they could probably have gotten away without pixelating anything. That's literally how unoffensive and unpresent that high pitch. I got a little penis. His little penis was. Well, the world's smallest penis patients, it was a big success, but he hasn't seen the results. He finally won the Battle of the Bulge. A North Carolina man who claims to have the world's smallest penis. I don't know why you would say that. Might have finally gotten a happy ending. I see what they did there. He says his recent enlargement procedure was a big success. I think he was in the hospital about the same time that Perry Caravello was recently.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I see what's going on here. It was like a group rate. Not Michael Phelps, but Michael Phillips told TMZ that he underwent the operation on Monday in North Carolina, where doctors injected his 0.38-inch member.
What
Damn, that's
the
only like
fuck?
That's like a
Not
third.
even half an inch.
That's barely a third of an inch. It's not even half of an inch. His 0.38 member, well within the parameters of micro penis, per the medics, with a semi-permanent dermal filler to up his girth. During the 3-hour-long visit, damn, how long it takes the junk to just... the medics explained the surgery and then administered shots on all sides of the patient's wee willy. Oh, damn. So they just they Frankenstein that sumbitch.
Oh,
it sounds like they just shot it up with fat or something. Oh, my God, bro. Unfortunately, Phillips won't be able to see if his manhood's a magnum opus until the swelling subsides in about a week or so. However, he ultimately deemed the procedure successful. He noted that his miniature member now stays out instead of tucking in. It would tuck inside of him like a belly button, Bobby Nick.
What the fuck?
He also claims he can pee freely. Is that Ace's brother, Pete? The ultimate goal of he couldn't pee freely, Bobby Nick. My God, 0.38, and he could did he pee on himself?
Pissed on his balls. He was pissing on his fucking balls.
It says the ultimate goal of the operation, for which he raised $4,000 for his endowment from GoFundMe. In other words, they freed Willie. I see what they did there. While Phillips hopes that his newfound growth will last, he'll return in 6 months for yet more booster shots to enhance his size or maintain it should the filler dissipate too quickly.
Wow.
Depending on the degree of enhancement, the Southerner may no longer have the self-proclaimed distinction of being the man with the world's smallest penis. Although that sacrifice may be worth it for Phillips, who claims he frequently came up short in the sack and had to wear diapers to urinate, Bobby Nick.
What?
Like Perry.
Shut the fuck up.
You wear diapers. And you don't even have to. I wanted to do this procedure for the longest time, he says, because everyone knows how horrible being so small can be. Phillips wrote on social media after he first announced his plans for enlargement. So maybe things are looking up for the man with the world's smallest penis.
He probably pissed inside himself before then.
Wow.
When I started doing the math, I'm like, he was like women, how do women get it out? I can't, inverted micro penis.
Look,
other weird stories.
He's cursed. He's got a fucking light switch for a dick, and he's got to wear a diaper. Bro, I hope thoughts and prayers of this guy.
He's got a rough one. Yeah. Makes you feel better about yourself. What does he use for a condom? The pinky finger of an extra small rubber glove with a rubber band so it doesn't fall off? I don't know, bro. 0.38 micro penis. So everybody in the chat feels much bigger than they did before today's show. Stacy's mom, 69. You got it going on? When you arrive to the world's smallest penis, there's little to say. That's amazing. Well, that's hi Stacy's mom, 69, number one. Yeah, that is why I ran that little disclaimer down the bottom, because I do have that thought every now and then. Like, what if somebody at this very moment just stepped into the vibe? Well, that little warning will let you know that we like to have blunt, candid fun. You never know what we're going to talk about here on the vibe. We hang out here for 3 hours a day, making the most of this one ride we get on the planet by just being silly. Stacy's mom. Glad you're part of the chat family. Welcome. Eric, the actor, had a normal size unit, I believe. Act. Let's see. Jim is saying finger cots like Jackie Martling used to use.
Oh, yeah, right.
We'll have to ask Shuley for confirmation, says Widow Killer on that last one. The Eric, the actor, if he had a bigger member. Yeah, I do believe that he had like I think they would talk about him, said he had like a normal size hog because they thought for being a small guy, maybe he was proportional, but I think he had regular dude size. But, all right, enough penis talk, enough. Enough
Terry
penis,
Nee's
Michael
loving
P.
this.
I
We got to
know,
move
and-
on with the show, BF.
Well, he's been awfully quiet in the chat, hasn't he,
Yeah,
for all
that's
this
what I'm-
penis talk?
Yeah.
All right, well, welcome to the chat family. We're going to be here till 3 o'clock East. If there's anybody else new in here, keep in mind that I pinned a Rumble link in the chat for this YouTube show. When we take a break coming up soon at 1:30 East, that's usually the halfway point of this show. I'm going to run a 2.5-minute piss break. We're going to come back from it, and then I'm going to kill the YouTube feed, and we're going to go Rumble exclusive. And maybe the songs I cut off a little earlier, I'll maybe play a little longer, and we'll have a little extra fun. Not worried about that over on Rumble after 1:30. 38 special. Maybe I'll play some of that over Rumble when we go over there, Jerry Lahane. Maybe I'll mix some of that in. But we're going to finish up over. We're going to finish up over here on the YouTube side of things, doing the not so serious news, and finishing up the way we always do with a sexy bikini report. And this one is about something that I think we're going to be hearing more about. The biggest tech trial in American history is opening up in California, in Oakland, California, and they're suing Meta. They're suing the maker of Facebook and Instagram. And I believe the contention is that, much like tobacco, they're claiming that maybe you knew that this kind of stuff was addicted, and maybe you put it out there in a maybe a not so great way. So to wrap up this not so serious newscast, I'm going to take you to the bikini report, and she's going to tell you about the attorneys general of 29 different states suing the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, Meta, about addictive or the potential addictiveness of social media, to wrap up the not so serious news.
I'm Alana Blair with what could be the biggest tech trial in American history. A landmark federal court case opened Tuesday in Oakland, California, with 29 state attorneys general unified against Meta, the company behind Facebook and Instagram. The central allegation that Meta deliberately engineered its platforms to be addictive to children and teenagers, and that it knew about the devastating mental health consequences while hiding them from parents, regulators, and the public. Prosecutors told the jury that Meta aimed to hook teens on Facebook and Instagram and lied about the health risks, comparing it directly to tobacco companies in the 1990s. Meta's own lawyers say the damages could reach $1.4 trillion.
These sharks can smell
States
blood
are
in the water.
seeking $200 billion.
Them
New
lawyers.
Mexico's Attorney General warned the consequences could be astronomical, and the timing couldn't be more pointed. The trial began on the same day OpenAI launched ChatGPT for teens, essentially acknowledging that the tech industry has failed young users for years. This isn't a story about one company, it's a story about what social media has done to an entire generation. So we want to know, do you think Meta should be held financially responsible for its impact on teen mental health? And do you believe the platforms you use are designed to be addictive? Let us know in the comments, and make sure to like, share, and most importantly, follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you, Bikini Report. There you go.
Well, I mean, Bobby Friend, where's the lawsuit against Nintendo for bringing us the home entertainment system? You know, like right into our living rooms, and then the Game Boy that was portable. Holy
Well,
crap! And all the
I've-
televisions that we've watched that were, I mean, I remember when I was a kid, I sat at the television or the radio or any kind of album for hours and hours. You know, I don't know.
Well,
What do
there
you do?
were factions of parents that thought the video games were the devil, and people spent too much time in front of them, Bob. But I guess they never really organized it in the way, we have gotten more litigious, I believe, as a society, and everything's about sue. The next thing you do is sue after any kind of event. So I do believe the sentiment was out there, but maybe not the motivation. What's up, Julian?
BF, two quick things. Litigious. That's the word of the week. That's the word of the month. Litigious, what you just said. That's amazing.
Like that?
And this chick is for sure had some of that cat that the border people got at the airport. She is way too peppy. She's too peppy. She's just peppy.
I don't know about cat, but I could make a P word joke about that, but I don't know. But at any rate, yeah. So, so my whole thing about, I think if they've come up with documents, much like we found they did about the tobacco industry, where these knuckleheads knew chemically, they were getting like results, and they knew some things we found out after the fact chemically that they knew that it was truly addictive. Now, if they find, I think these lawyers these are like sharks in the water. They smell blood in the water. So if they can find a couple emails that indicate joints that, hey, we can kind of tell that this is addictive and you knew it and you pushed it and went ahead anyway, I think these lawyers might have them against the wall on that. Only if they have that kind of information, though.
Well, absolutely. If you're giving a product to a consumer that they're going to consume, you have to be fully transparent. You have to know all the ups and downs and ins and outs, and they failed, so they're going to pay for it. So.
Mm-hmm. Look, Jim Fanning says, and look at you now, Bobby. What did Nintendo do to you? Exactly. See. But yeah, I mean, there's been those. But so my whole thing is, is it purposely made to be addictive, or because we're humans and human nature, we overdo everything, and that's what the addict. I don't know that somebody could sit down so cleverly and go, hey, we're going to invent this like computer thing, and people are going to love it, and they're just going to. I think they stumbled on that along the way, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think so too. They were like, holy shit, what we did here is like really
but
captivating all the youths and everything.
Right.
Like, wow.
But like I said, if they do go back, I think that these lawyers are hoping for, if they find any evidence that they kind of like, hey, you had like measurements or kind of indications that kids were like maybe doing too much of this and not enough of that, maybe that's enough to pass muster. Well, that's how we do it here. We finish up every newscast just the way we did with a sexy bikini report about actual news. But thank you for participating in this with me, folks, because we just had a lot of fun. Can you believe that? Doing the other news, we did actual news and had fun with it because it was the not so serious news. Right on time, we're wrapping up the first half of the vibe. The reason I say it's the first half of the vibe is because we do 3 hours here every day, Monday through Friday. At 1:30, that is the exact halfway point of any episode of the vibe. And this is where we're going to take the 2-minute piss break that we always do. But we're going to be a little bit different when we come back on Fridays today, because when we come back, I'll give you a last call. I'm going to make sure everybody has the Rumble link, and then it turns into Rumble Party Friday, where we go over to my BF Live, the Vibe channel on Rumble exclusively. We do this every Friday for the second half of the show to keep some activity up over there and keep all the algorithm pumping over there. We're going to have fun and do that in just a few minutes. When we come back, we'll get into Perry Talk for the second half. And I want to promote the show because I think it's very important tonight, because it's a fundraiser for a demon, one of the chat family people that's going through a health issue. Bob and Perry are going to do that later on tonight. We'll get into that in Perry Talk. I have some commercial jingles from back in the day. We know commercial jingles aren't what they used to be. Maybe we'll run some old ones. I got National Day calendar. We can see what holidays or celebrations are happening on this day. And on Fridays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we do horoscopes. We rock you like a horoscope to see what the stars have in mind for us. We're going to do all that, folks. I got stuff. I have stuff even more than that written down, but let's see what we get to in the next hour and a half. It starts right now with the 2.5-minute piss break. So this is everybody's chance to stand up and get a little exercise. Let the blood flow back in your legs and your ass cheeks. Run to your fridge. Grab a drink. Grab a smoke. Grab a snack. Grab a friend and tell them that it's Rumble Party Friday. And the vibe is about fun and positive vibes, mixing old radio style and podcasting with fun and friends. And after the 2.5-minute piss break, we're coming back for more right after this. Be back, folks. See ya.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Are you back? We're about to load up the bus to get over to Rumble for the second half of the vibe. It's going to start in a couple minutes, folks. Let's go. Hold on tight, hold on loosely, but don't let go. BF Live The Vibe Stream Show 603. Hot damn, here we go. The second half of the vibe begins right now. All right. I see you. Good love and gone. BF, you better cut that off.
Look, Bobby Nick, good morning. I just napped behind my sunglasses for an hour and a half. I got torched on the weed last night. Good morning. I hope everybody's having a good show.
We're doing good. Now you're doing well, buddy.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show. Yeah, it's good hanging out with you, man.
Nice.
So welcome everybody. We're gonna everybody grab that link. I just threw it out there. We're gonna turn off the YouTube feed in just a couple minutes, and we're gonna go Rumble exclusive. And I will let that song and maybe a couple other songs play a little more loosely, if you will. Welcome to the second half of the vibe. Make sure you grab that Rumble link. It was right here. Rumble link. Go over. I see Jim Fanning's already over there. I said, yo, Jim Fanning. So that's where the party's going. In just a few minutes, I'm going to give a last call, and we will be Rumble exclusive in just a few. Let's see here. Community. We'll go over here real quick. Oh, settings. Here we go. All right, let me run one this video right here. I got another video or two I can run before we make the stretch over there. Let's see. That was an interesting video. Let me see. This was interesting. Where's Mandy Diff at? I don't know. Shout out to Mandy Diff. At least Space Nerd came in and out. Maybe she's busy delivering today or doing her thing. But I thought of Mandy Diff because a lot of people are buzzing down here in the lower 48, guys. I don't know if you have something called flock cameras up there, but Mandy first brought them up. We're going to go Rumble exclusive in just a few minutes after I run this video. But down here in the States, they got this program called flock cameras that people are getting in uproar about. And what they were purported to do was record license plate numbers that go in and out, read, detect, and if they see like a bad one, an expired one, or somebody that's got a warrant, it's supposed to like tag it. But now people think they're using it for nefarious reasons, like to monitor the citizenry, right? I've even heard some people say that they might be sitting outside of weed stores that are just over a borderline and maybe trailing your, maybe that's something they're doing with them. So, but there's some person over here at this public meeting that they're all for flock cameras. One Darth Vader, he wants flock cameras. So let's watch this, and then I'm going to cut off this feed on YouTube, and we're going to be Rumble exclusive, and we're going to play music, and we're going to do Perry Talk, and we're going to have fun till 3 o'clock East. What the flock is going on, Darth?
The Emperor is a fan of flock, and we must continue utilizing flock technologies so that we can follow and surveil the rebel scum as they move from playground to playground, from playground to pool, from pool to gymnasium, because we all know that the flock cameras are not only following the license plate readers, they are following children. They are following children in parks and gymnasiums, and we need this. I need this so I can stalk my ex-girlfriend. How will the people trust this city council when this city council continues to vote for surveillance technology that imprisons them? Miss Campbell, you must work on your Jedi mind tricks. Do it like this. And when you do it, make sure that when you're double speaking them into telling them that police services have become more humanitarian, make sure that you emphasize the detail that you put a ban on camping. You put a ban. You made criminalizing homelessness illegal, and that is why there is no such thing as humanitarian policing for the homeless, because we have effectively criminalized homelessness, which is good. Now we can staff, now we can fill our jails with free prison labor, especially like that of the Otay Mason Detention Center, where they are making $1 a day for working for 12 hours. And there have been multiple cases of tuberculosis. Yes, and this is good. This is what the Emperor needs. This technology will help us find the rebel scum and their hidden base on Hoth. This technology will help us find Luke Skywalker as he traverses the universe in his X-Wing.
So it gets a little deep, but I'm just amazed. I thought it might have been Alex Stein at first because he showed up at like a public meeting, and also that's a little transitional video I wanted to play while I was taking care of some business. But right now, we are going to make the move that I've been threatening to, folks. Right now, I'm going to turn off the YouTube feed on this show on BF Live The Vibe, Stream Show 603, and we're going to Rumble exclusive. So grab that link one last time. It's only me and Jim Fanning over there. Please come over and join us. I got to keep the activity level up on Rumble. Plus, we can have a little more fun because I don't have to worry about cutting the songs off so early. So, without any further ado, let's get ready to rumble. Cutting off the YouTube feed, folks. One last time, I'm going to drop the link in there. It's been pinned in the chat the whole time, but here we go. Here's the link. Come on over to Rumble as I kill the YouTube feed, and we go Rumble exclusive, folks. As soon as it hits, I'll let you know.